What do you do when players team up to crush you? Willibomb will show us in this 9-player free-for-all that it takes more than skill to win. It takes scheming. From gaining an opponent's trust, to sudden betrayals, to last-minute alliances, this massive match is a blueprint for turning impossible odds into victory. Okay, let's watch the replay. Hello, I'm eSpark. I'm leader of the Arctic Wolves, and with me today is Willibomb.
Hello, I'm Willibomb, and I'm gonna be talking about a game that I finished recently.
And you like to play big, like 9-player, 900 tiles, free-for-all games, because that way you get more elo when you win.
The first thing I do whenever a game starts is I check the elo of all my opponents. So you can see here that most of them are 1300 or like 1100, except for this one guy who is 1564. So this is the main threat here.
Tell me why you picked Illyrian.
So Illyrian is the strongest tribe in FFAs. Like Illyrian is so miles ahead of every other tribe in any map that's not Archipelago or Waterworld. You can see here my plays. So I make 2 Polytars on turn 1. No other tribe can do this.
Yeah.
I have 3 units on turn 1. Right at the start, I'll look at the ruins to try to figure out where my opponent is. So this area has no ruins, so there's probably an opponent here.
Yeah.
Like there's 2 ruins here, so likely there's no opponent like over here near me, so I can try to go for villages here without worrying.
Oh, you didn't step on the village with your warrior.
That's because if I step onto it, on turn 3, I would have 5 stars.
Right.
Yeah, you see here, I'm able to step on 2 villages on turn 2. Here I go for organization, I guess because I have like 2 fruits in, at least 2 fruits in each village.
You can use
that
to
actually,
upgrade everything there. Okay.
I find a village here instead of the ruins, so I step on that. Generally, you want to be stepping on villages instead of ruins, especially if you know your opponent is not going to be able to kick you off it.
Yeah.
And then I get an explorer here to meet Samantha. I don't get it.
Nope, you don't.
I get to meet Baldur again, and then this opponent is being really annoying.
Yeah, the Omaji with his free riders.
I'm probably gonna lose this city to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't upgrade it anyways. It only has farms.
I know. It's terrible.
Wait, who's the player you're watching out for? Remind me. Who was the high elo player you had to be careful of?
That would be ZZJOR Dan ZZ.
Okay, you have not met that ZZ top elo player yet.
I have not. He's over here.
Got it. Later. He'll come in later. All right. We got to watch out for ZZ.
I discovered writing before capture because I want to make riders.
You want units. So you're focusing right now on getting units, not so much your economy.
Yes. I don't use this to go over here because I know that's where my opponent is. Instead, I try to use it to get this ruins. As well as village that's probably here.
All right, so you're avoiding the opponent in the west. That's the Barter player. You're going to wait till later.
Also, I still haven't met Simanti.
Right.
That's why I put this here, because I was trying to meet Simanti even though it steps on a fungi.
And you got an explorer to go into the west and meet the Barter.
Yeah, I've already met Barter, but information is good for writers.
And you haven't lost that Omaji city yet. You thought you would, but you still have it for now.
I think it's because Omaji is the one they gave up.
Oh,
that's why they didn't.
Wait, what? Did they just resign at some point?
Along with Hoodrick.
So those 2 players are bots. So you're not worried about them so much. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, and then I meet Simanti.
Oh, they have a centipede already. Uh-oh.
And then I also meet the other Illyrian.
Yep. Well, the Illyrian with the skin. There are 4 Illyrian in this game, including you.
some more units over here. Oh, but this one's pop capped. That one will probably get a rider.
And
but
you
the thing
chose
is,
huts instead of sanctuaries because, again, there were no animals there and you want a return on your investment.
Baldur is getting pretty strong. They have a giant and cap already. And then this is a border growth city that they Park of Fortune in, so that's probably a giant.
So what's your priority at this point? You want to take down Symanti? Do you think that's the biggest threat?
No, my priority is to stabilize. So I need to make more units, and then I need to buy strategy.
Okay.
To make alliances. Although you see me attack Symanti because, I don't want him to attack me. Especially, I don't want him to make segments with centipedes because that's going to be really annoying. Yeah, and here you see I spend 24 stars buying strategy.
Yeah.
I can make alliances to people.
That's a big investment, but your priority is to be able to make peace and alliances. Yeah.
That's a huge thing in FFA because you don't want to be fighting, you don't want to be fighting this guy, you don't want to be fighting this guy, you don't want to be fighting this guy.
Mm-hmm.
The bots to my north are, they're bots, so I don't care about them.
Yep.
But fighting 3 people at once is a death sentence.
There's all the peace treaties. Look at that. Did you just send them to everyone?
I think so, except for the bots. Yeah. Even if you plan on betraying them in the future, you still want to be sending it now so that you can be the one to take the initiative when you break it. Baldur also very annoyingly rejected it. And then Symanti rejected it.
No one wants your piece.
Omaji, thank you. And then he established an embassy in my capital.
Whoa!
That's like, mwah, that's very nice.
Yes, thank you so much, Umaji, for the embassy.
And then, yeah, you see, I siege that one.
Yeah.
Make some more riders.
So you're making inroads into the other Illyrian. We're gonna call them the Devil Illyrian because they're like the skin and they're the opposite you.
Okay, the Devil Illyrian.
Oh, you got a piece. Hey, look at that.
Accepted my peace treaty probably because he doesn't want to be fighting the Devil Illyrian.
So now you don't have to fight Symanti. You can let Devil Illyrian and Symanti fight each other, and you can focus on Baldur. And Hudrik and Umaji are bots, so not much of a threat.
Yeah, that's right. So you see me moving a lot of troops away from Symanti. I meet this other Illyrian, and I send a peace treaty immediately.
You don't have diplomacy yet, do you?
I do not.
Okay.
Because I didn't have diplomacy because I only have peace treaties with 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to get peace treaties with, a few more people, I would definitely be getting diplomacy.
But you bought farming instead of diplomacy. Why?
Is because I want to be making eggs.
Okay.
Turn 13 is very late for your first egg.
Okay, so it's turn 13. You're like, I need dragons. Time to start pumping out some eggs.
Yep. Oh, also, I don't take over the city because they accepted my peace treaty. So I can't siege it. I might as well just move off it.
Oh.
Because number 1, if I don't move it off it, they're gonna hate me. And number 2, I want them to be able to control Symanti over here.
Uh-huh.
I sent Baldur another peace treaty. Even if he accepts, that's good for me because I can take a turn or 2 to set up.
So right now you just want to stall. You're just stalling. You're building up your cities. You want to take the time to get the eggs to mature so you have dragons. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. And then Baldur annoyingly never accepts my peace treaties.
You said 20 peace treaties to Baldur and they never take it.
I know. Take it.
Take it. No. They want to fight.
They make a Mindbender here,
what?
Which is terrible.
Oh my god! As
you can see. So we see the 2 bots. They're probably fighting Omaji over here.
Oh.
Illyrian accept my peace treaty. Very nice.
Nice.
And they establish an embassy.
Wait, but that's ZZ. You gotta watch out for them. That's the high elo player.
Yep.
Oh, you siege. That Mindbender was not very helpful, was it?
No. Yeah, with these 2 riders, I'm able to siege. I get my egg, another egg. And then I get a second egg, a third egg.
Yeah, you want those eggs.
This is the point where Devil Illyrion gave up. He became a
Okay.
bot. So yeah, probably because he can't unsiege this. He's getting pushed into by this Illyrion.
Okay, so Devil Illyrion is a bot now, but still fighting Symanti.
Yep. I want to point out, usually when there are bots, you want to be taking them over. But I'm not attacking this Omaji bot, and I'm not attacking this Hooderick bot. Because part 1, you'll see in a second that I use every rider at my disposal to get rid of this giant. So I really cannot be sparing any riders to attack now. But also because this is a nice impact zone against the people over here, especially against this Omaji. This Omaji has the second highest score behind me right now. So they're a pretty big threat. So he's gonna take his time taking over these bots. But if I have this city, for example, or if I have this city, he's gonna start viewing me as a threat. So that's also a reason why I'm not attacking these bots, even though usually you want to be taking over the bots. Baldur rejects me again, and then me again. I start attacking his things.
Yep, get in there with your riders.
And then here I start connecting my cities because I want
Grand Bazaar.
I think I get
the monument
with these ones, yeah. And then I also, of course, I want Grand Bazaar. And then another thing you see me do here is that I move these units away from Symanti. Even though I plan on attacking Symanti in the future, I move them away for now just because I don't want Symanti to view me as a threat.
Yeah. Even though you have a peace treaty, if that Symanti player sees you massing troops at the border, Symanti knows you're going to break peace. So you don't want to give any hint that you're going to break peace. So you pull back. That makes sense.
That's right, yeah. Baldur again rejects me.
And the catapults.
Yeah, they're doing some work. Yeah, how many does he... Oh, this is a terrible catapult. Why did he do that? I can just hit it with my field.
Yeah, okay, this barter player is not very experienced, right?
Oh, but I can now use this defender to kill that. So I can siege a city. You'll see in a second why he does that.
And he got a Mindbender? Another Mindbender? Oh my gosh. And Symanti is still attacking Devil Illyrion, so you don't have to worry about Symanti yet.
Yep. And then this Omaji is taking over bot cities. Yeah. He's also probably fighting Purple Illyrion, which is another bot.
Yeah, you have to worry about Pink Illyrion and Umaji in the north, and Symanti in the south. But later.
So it doesn't give me an egg to go for the border growth, but I just want to say it's really important for your for your cities that border your opponent to get border growths, even if you only get like 1 or 2 more tiles of territory, because for the late game, you wanna put down roads on those tiles that your knights can use. Yeah, Baldur keeps making Mindbenders, and I keep killing them.
Well, it worked twice. 2 of those Mindbenders did convert your defenders, but again, you have riders and roads, and now you have dragons. So those Mindbenders aren't going to last long.
Yeah. Symanti accepted a peace treaty from Pink Illyrion.
Uh-oh. That's not good for you. Because that means Symanti's going to start fighting someone else. Might be you.
Yeah.
All right, let's see your dragon. There we go.
Yeah. That's a pretty good shot.
Wait, zoom in. Wait, show us that dragon again. Zoom in. There we go. Let's see it in action. You gonna be able to unsiege?
Yep.
There it is. Good, nice. And can you hit the Mindbender? I love it. There we go. Bye-bye, Mindbender. I noticed you moved your units away from Devil Illyrion. Couldn't you have broken peace and sieged that city?
I couldn't have gotten the city anyways because he would have sieged it. But like part of the reason is why I still didn't do that is because like obviously there's a chance he didn't siege it and I would have gotten the city, but I don't want him to be mad at me. I want him to fight Pink Illyrian, so I don't want to do anything that provokes him.
What about that Pink Illyrian? That's ZZ, the high elo player. Are you concerned about them?
So luckily for me, what I see here is that he's moving his troops towards Symanti. So he's gonna betray Symanti and then he's gonna take them over.
Yes. That works to your advantage. Let those two fight it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see here, they broke the peace treaty with Symanti.
Yep.
And we see Symanti gearing up to fight Illyrian here.
That's
Very
right.
nice for me. You see Yellow Omaji do something here that I very much agree with, which is training Mindbenders against bots.
Yes.
Bots are really stupid. You're going to be able to mindbend a lot of things. These bot giants, they're probably going to get mindbended, at least one of them. So yeah, this is something you see when fighting bots. Yeah, but for now, Baldur is pretty over. It's pretty over for them.
Yep. Yeah, between your dragons. Let's see, have you got a knight? Let's see if you can get a good... You do have a knight. Where are you going to use that? Two knights. Where are they going to go?
They're going to go into Symanti.
Uh-oh.
I want to fight Symanti so that I can get Symanti cities.
So you're not worried about Barter. Barter's pretty much wrapped up, and you decide your next target is going to be Symanti.
Yes. But yeah, I'm sieging all of Baldur's cities. And
you have peace with that Umaji. I think you also were like, oh, I got to get those Barter cities before Yellow Umaji does, right?
Yeah, definitely. Some more markets.
So what's your plan at this point? You got to mop up Symanti, and then somehow you have to deal with both the Pink Illyrian and Umaji.
Yeah, if we look at the player board, Omaji, Illyrian, and me are the only players left in this game. These three are bots, and Symanti is going to die soon. So, because Omaji is the biggest, what's likely to happen is that we're going to mop up Symanti, and then me and Illyrian will team up to fight Omaji. But we'll see later on that that's not what...
But that's what you expect. That's what you're planning for.
And then we see something very nice for me. We see Illyrian putting his catapults against Omaji. He's moving them towards here. That's very nice. Actually, I think they've started fighting already. Yeah, they're at war with Omaji.
You're like, great, fight each other. Leave me alone.
Yep. I get construction. I get climbing.
You have so many stars. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and here you see me
You're getting ready.
Gearing up.
Yeah.
To fight Symanti, yeah. Oh, and I break the peace with Omaji and with Symanti. Yeah, like I said before, I don't want Omaji to be getting all these central bot cities. I want them for myself. And also because Omaji is fighting Illyrian here, I'm gonna be able to fight them pretty well. Looking back at it, in hindsight, I probably should have started fighting Pink Illyrian rather than Omaji. Because Omaji, in the end, got these cities anyways. And Illyrian is the threat tribe. Illyrian was also the player with the highest elo.
Yes.
So I probably should have taken this chance to start fighting them. So this is a mistake on my part, fighting Omaji. But at the time, it made a lot of sense.
So at the time you thought Umaji's got the highest score, so that's the biggest threat, and you'd rather team up to fight the big guy. But looking back, we remember you in the very beginning, you checked out and you said, oh, ZZ has the highest elo. They probably are more skilled. So maybe you should have gone for them. Okay. Look at all your stars. This is crazy.
Yeah, I get archery because for the forestry defense bonus.
Yeah.
Spiritualism is going to be a tech that I want eventually.
Because that prevents their knights from moving through. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you see, I siege, and then I siege again. And I also siege this one. So yeah, those three cities are going to be mine. Nice. And then I kill the Omaji things in my territory, and I start attacking him.
Oh, zoom in. Let's see these knight chains. Zoom in. Let's see. Yeah. Look at that. Your dragons can, yeah, soften them up. And then the knights plow through.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So Umaji and Illyrion made peace again? Or is that a different one?
No, they made peace. Amaji and Illyrion, yeah.
That's not
Illyrion,
good for you. That is not good for you. You want them fighting themselves, not you.
That's right. It's terrible. Illyrion probably saw that I was taking over the Cymanthi cities, and they got pissed because they want those cities.
Yeah.
So that's why Illyrion is making an alliance with Amaji, because they want to start fighting me.
Yes. You were telling me about this before. You said you always want to be the one to break the peace. Can you explain about that?
Yeah, because when you break the peace, your opponent cannot attack you on the next turn, and then on your next turn you can attack them. So basically you put things at their border, as you see Illyrion is doing now. If your opponent is the one to break peace, you are now suddenly basically on the defensive. I accept Omachi's peace treaty here because Pink Illyrion broke the alliance with me. So I don't want to be fighting a war on two fronts. And you see here, I spend money to buy spiritualism so that I can grow forests against Illyrion's knights.
Yeah, I think this is really classic. When it's down to 3 players, like you said, you do not want to be fighting a war on two fronts. So you pick the bigger threat to fight, and then once the other player becomes the bigger threat, then you switch and fight it again, right?
Yeah, that's right.
This part of the game is going to take a long time, right?
Yeah. It'll be like 10 more turns of shifting stuff around.
All right, let's skip forward.
Next turn. Okay, on this turn they made peace, which is why I broke the alliance with Omachi next turn.
Right. So you saw those two are peace. That means, uh-oh, they're going to start fighting you. You got to go on the offensive. You don't want to be on the back foot.
That's right. And then you see Omaji amassing a bunch of troops at my border, but crucially, he does not break the alliance with me. Huge mistake. If you're amassing troops and you want to break the alliance, or else don't amass troops.
Right.
Illyrion's gonna fight me for a little bit, he's gonna unsiege. And then we go to my turn, right? I finally take the city. Very nice. And then what do I do here? Yeah, I siege again. With this city, I actually calculated, like, I look at the score and then I saw how many populations it was kind of missing, and I sort of calculated that I was able to make an egg, I think, but I don't know if I do it this turn. Yeah, anyways, so I fight them a little bit, and then I put all my troops at Omachi's border because I'm planning on breaking the lines this turn.
Yeah. So Umaji's mistake was they amassed troops but did not break peace. You got all your troops ready. You broke the peace first.
Yeah.
There
I break the peace.
Yeah.
And then Omachi is pretty screwed because their giants are gonna die. You know, they move things back. They have the peace with Illyrion, right? Yeah, yes they do. He's just shifting stuff around, trying to not give me a chain. And at this point, I think I spend a lot of knights, and I spend like 2 or 3 dragons, I think, to kill all his giants. And then you see here, he does something very nice, is that he plants forests all around his border. Although, he makes the mistake of not breaking this gate of power and then planting a forest here. That's going to give me a chain later.
Oh, so he planted forests everywhere, but that's one spot that's like, that's the, I don't know, the window that you can sneak through.
Yeah,
there.
That's right. This is gonna cost him. Don't if you're playing, don't be too sad to break a gate of power. It doesn't matter, you know.
At this point in the game, you're making hundreds of stars. One monument doesn't matter.
That's right. Here, Pink Hilarion accepted my peace treaty even though I was sieging 2 of his cities. Terrible mistake. What Hilarion did was that at the end of their turn, they broke the peace against me.
Oh no.
Now, on my next turn, I can capture those cities.
You just left your units there. Yeah.
Yeah. So what they should have done was, if they were going to accept the peace treaty, either like giant push my units out of their city before breaking the alliance, or don't accept my peace treaty at all.
Make up your mind. Do you want the peace or not?
Yeah, so I gained these 2 cities for free for the price of only 1 dragon, which was very nice. So he doesn't have a lot of units. At this point, I think I probably could have attacked and took over a few cities at least, and then steamroll through him.
Yeah, well, you killed most of Umaji's giants. And again, once those giants are gone, you don't have a way to get to replace them.
Yeah. And then, importantly, I start setting up sanctuaries to be able to poly push. Like, eventually, when all these forests are filled with animals, I will eventually be able to sort of use poly pushing as a way to break through their forests. Just skip through all this. It's just normal skirmishing, trades.
Do they have a peace treaty? They are, right? So they've realized you're the threat.
Yeah, they have a peace treaty.
So it's a 2v1. You have to take them both on.
Yeah, and probably what I'm going to do is attack Omaji because, like I said before, breaking Hilarion is really hard because they have dragons.
Yeah.
So breaking Omaji is going to be a lot easier because they don't have giants anymore.
Yep.
I killed a bunch of his giants. These giants on defense are really annoying because of their zone of control, and you're not able to get past them. But because I killed a bunch of them earlier, he has less of them to defend.
Yeah, you want to take out Umaji. That's the easiest target for you.
Yeah.
Like, is there a point where they made a mistake and you just got a big chain? Or is it just a war of attrition, like little by little you eat away at them?
It's a war of attrition, I think. And then, I think on turn 48, Omaji resigned? Yeah, he turned into a bot here.
So that is a big turning point. We're like, okay, I don't have to fight Umaji. Like, Umaji's a bot. They're going to do stupid things. That really changes the dynamic.
Yeah. So now I've won the game. All I have to do is I make sure to not give Hilarion like a 30-unit chain or something, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omaji does some stupid stuff. He puts his catapults at the border.
Yeah.
You know, bot stuff.
Yeah.
Pink Hilarion realized that he needs to break the peace with Omaji in order to take over Omaji's stuff. Because if they don't,
yeah,
I'll take over Omaji over here, and then I'm gonna kill Hilarion.
You can get in there faster than Pink can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once Umaji resigned, you just like cleaning up.
Yeah. It was pretty much over at this point.
This is so funny. Like, all of you have more stars than you know what to do with at this point. And then, okay, finally Pink Hilarion resigned, and you won. Whoa!
Right. Turn 52 game. One of the longest I've played.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking me through it. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem.
This was, quite the game. Thanks for watching. If you want to compete in our league and play Polytopia with us, join our Discord. A link to the Discord server is in the description. Take care. See you on the next one.